So here we are again. Final thoughts on Airith, the Kentilan War. I liked it. I enjoyed the book. It was fun. I liked the art, the dialogue. I mean, it's a freshman effort, so I can't criticize it too hard. It wasn't terrible. Like I said, it's a little light on the dialogue, but I find the majority of it funny, and it fits the story. And I can't say too much because I just don't really want to give the book away if you're interested in buying it. And if you want something that's fun and doesn't preach to you, and you like art, and to their credit, it's not too expensive. As far as a book goes, it's not a very long book. I'm not exactly sure how many pages it is, but it's a good probably 10-15 minute read at least if you really want to take in and absorb the elements of what's going on in all of the panels and looking at just the overall style. Again, like I said, I enjoyed the book. I actually wasn't even paying too much attention to what was going on around me, which is usually what I like when I read something, particularly something that's, escapist entertainment, which is the reason that a lot of us are here and involved with the indie comic book movement to begin with, because we don't want to be preached to. We just want great art and good stories. And I've seen great stories. This isn't a great story. It's a good story. I will give it that much. And I've given some thought to what I might do, especially going forward with some other reviews that I have planned, because I actually have a whole stack of books on the desk in my office that I need to go through, of campaigns that I've received and I haven't read yet. They're still in the Gemini packaging, so we'll do that. But I thought of maybe some sort of a grading system, so I'm thinking, below a certain level, say maybe below a 5, which would be a 4, and below is going to be bin. 5 to 7 is going to be spinner rack, and then 8 through 10 will be shelf, kind of like you would have in the comic book store. And for those of you not familiar with a spinner rack was just a white wire rack that spins around, and it had slots on it, and they would stick the books on there. And of course, when I was a kid, the spinner rack towered over me. Doesn't anymore, but it was designed that way, and a lot of the books were at eye level, and they put if I didn't know better, I'd say that they kind of put middle of the road books in the center, and then they put the ones that they're really looking to sell at the top. It could have even actually been totally reversed, I don't know. And then the books that weren't doing so well at the bottom, I don't know, they could have even done it in reverse so that you would search the whole thing and look for the good books, and that the ones that don't sell well would be put at the top, kind of like the end caps at Walmart or whatever, where it's impulse buying. I don't know. I always looked at the whole thing personally, but that's just me. Not everybody's the same, but I'm sure there's some sort of psychology going on there when they used to have the spinner racks. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. In terms of this book specifically, Airith, customer service wise, presentation, I definitely got to give these guys at least, well, I have to give them an A+ for that. The dialogue, like I said, needs probably a little bit of work. Their lack of promotion and getting their project out there, I think that they could work on that as well. So overall, A. I think an A is fair. It's good enough. I would put it to, I'd give it a 7.5. Put it up there. That's easily a spinner rack for me. And I hope that, I haven't actually spoken to Brian, but I certainly hope you don't take it personally. I mean, I can't help if you do, but it's a good book. I mean, it's I think a 7.5 is fair for, you know, it's a freshman effort. I mean, it's like everything else. I mean, hell, I'd be surprised if people gave me a 7.5 on these videos, but you know, it's one of those things. But yeah, if you want a good, you know, read, you like the artwork, you really or I wouldn't say more, but you really are concerned with the art. The art's good. I could foresee giving a higher rating on the next book. I know the next book is not up on Indiegogo yet. It's just signing up for the mailing list for the second campaign, but I could certainly see them, or me, possibly giving the next book a higher rating if there's a little bit more dialogue, if it's a bit more fine-tuned, I guess, if you will. I'm trying to think of the right word for it, but it just, you know, maybe some of the dialogue was a little over the top with the references. I mean, I appreciated them, but I think you also could have easily left them out and just gone with straight story dialogue. But I didn't hate it. There wasn't any part of the actual story in there in terms of the character dialogue that I disliked. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. So I can't even read how many minutes we're at here. This is probably a short video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it that. There really isn't too much more to say. Pick it up if you like this sort of thing. Like I said, it's not inexpensive. You can buy it directly from them. I'll link it in the description below, as well as where you can contact me. So as always, if you want to see more of this content, or you like some of the other content, drop me a like, dislike if you didn't like it, comment, tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, because I have no idea unless you guys provide me feedback. And if you really like it, then I guess you'll subscribe so you'll catch the other videos. But until next time, have a great day and happy reading.